What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. This will be the last one of 2012. I gotta tell you, we didn't see the end of the world in 2012, but we saw an action-packed year. It was anything but boring, I'll tell you that much. And now we're about to go over the fiscal cliff, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Let's get to the news here. Got all kinds of links to give you. 3 cops shot, gunman dead in New Jersey police station shooting. Apparently there was a scuffle with some guy, and he got a hold of a gun, and I don't imagine how that happened, but got another one here. Killer of 2 New York firemen had same make and caliber rifle used in Connecticut shooting. It's bad enough that this guy killed 2 firefighters, 2 heroes, died in the line of duty. I'm sure they wouldn't have expected to be shot. That's tragic enough, but the way that they connected to the Connecticut thing just to push the gun agenda, that's pathetic. It's a new low for the mainstream. I'll put a link to it. Rest in peace, the 2 firefighters that killed in the line of duty. That's just, a lot of you know how I feel about first responders. It's just tragic, man. Let's keep going here. Newspaper sparks outrage for publishing names and addresses of gun permit holders. That's okay, though, because I saw another story that said somebody got pissed off at them and posted all of their personal information. So I'll put a link to this. Karma is a bitch. Chinese man drives car into students, injuring 13. This is from Beijing. We better ban cars, man. Cars are mowing kids down. Put a link to that. Afghan police officer kills American contractor. Did he work for Ravenwood? I don't know. Put a link to that. And we got something from the RSOE, biological hazard in the United Kingdom, Wednesday, 26 December 2012. New strain of MRSA has been found in British milk, so anybody in the UK, you want to be aware of this. Over to financial news. U.S. Congress shows no urgency on fiscal cliff. Well, why should they? Their checks are not in danger. Fiscal cliff deal increasingly unlikely, says Politico. I'll put a link to that. And got something from CBS Seattle. No fiscal cliff deal could cause jails to release inmates. That's interesting. I'll put a link to that. Okay, we're over to New World Order and police state news. How important is hepatitis V vaccination at birth? Heartbreaking picture to look at here. This is from Age of Autism. I'll put a link to it. Peru bans genetically modified foods as U.S. lags. Go Peru! Put a link to that from Current. CBS, strip search for 10-year-old prompts complaint against elementary school. 10-year-old was strip searched over a stolen $20 bill. Well, I don't remember that kind of crap when I was in school. Shows you how the times are changing. Shooting, here, from Dianne Feinstein. A lot of you guys already know about this. Stop the spread of deadly assault weapons. Gun owners want something to be pissed off about? Pull this up and read through it. She wants to take just about all guns. She lost her damn mind. And speaking of guns, Los Angeles police offer gift cards to take guns off streets. They was talking about this on CNN earlier. Somebody actually turned in a rocket launcher. I'm going to put a link to this from Yahoo News. And to follow that, LA residents swap guns for groceries. If this isn't problem, reaction, solution, let's create a financial problem and get everybody in financial dire straits. A lot of people having problems. We got record number of people on public assistance. And then for the gun control agenda, let's give LA residents groceries for guns. This is absolutely... It is what it is. I'll put a link to it. Over to World War III news. South Korea warns that North Korea has developed rockets that can reach the U.S. mainland. This is from FoxNews.com. More of that World War III ramp up. Russian military denies sending commandos to Syria. After that, we got Russia may soon draft new law on military service for women. So if you're watching me from Russia, you want to be aware of that. Let's see. Report Syria converted combat aircraft to drones with weapons of mass destructions. Of course they did. Destructions. You know what I mean. South Korea media. DPARK deploys missiles. Apparently 900 ballistic missiles at 3 separate sites across the country. That's interesting. I'll put a link to that. Okay, we're over to 2012 and Earth Changes News. Got something from Hawaii News Now. Mayan apocalypse spares humanity. Interesting read here. Yeah, thank God we didn't all die. Right on. Chile and Argentina on alert over, I'm not going to butcher the name of the volcano, but a volcano eruption. I'll put a link to this from the BBC. We got revealed NASA plan to lasso asteroid the size of 2 buses and turn it into a space station to orbit the moon. I am not making this up. This is from the Mail Online. EP Trey, we got a couple people here. Well, one person. EPA Administrator Jackson announces resignation. Somebody from the EPA going away. And rest in peace. I have no reason to believe that this person went underground, but I had a lot of love and respect for him. Charles During played the role of Tommy Gavin's dad on the FX show Rescue Me. Has passed away in New York. Rest in peace. Man, you touched a small piece of my life, my friend. Thank you very much. Rest in peace. Over to strange and bizarre news. Another New Yorker dies in subway pushing. Police searching for heavy-set Hispanic woman. From the Business Insider. Boy, them subways are dangerous. We would have banned them. They're killing people. Women arrested for lying about Newtown shooting scam. Some sort of donation scam out of the... People are sick. And speaking of that, for the people who have been following the Sandy Hook conspiracy thing, Sheila Aliens posted an interesting thing on Facebook. It's interesting, if you go up to the YouTube search box and type in Sandy Hook, the suggested thing that comes up is Sandy Hook conspiracy. And she posted a thing here showing all of the conspiracy videos and how high the view counts are. 114,000, 117,000, I'm sorry, 179,000. 309,000. These are the kind of hits the Sandy Hook conspiracy videos are getting on YouTube. People are paying attention. That can only be a good thing, in my opinion. But anyway, that's all I got. Check my favorites. As always, a lot more news over there. I've been favoriting a lot of videos this past week. Good stuff over there. I'll put a link to that. And shout out this week. Shout out to my subscribers. I love you guys. You guys are the reason I keep doing this. I got the best subscribers on YouTube. So shout out to you. And best wishes in 2013. You know, if 2012 is any sort of indicator, 2013 ought to be off the hook. That's all I got for now. You guys take care, stay safe. I will see you on the next one.